Hello, hello. Welcome back to Absolute Bedlam. In true Absolute Bedlam fashion, we've got a bit of a portrait thing going on. Because when I record in the car, I just forget to turn the phone sideways. So, sorry. Right, so. If I can stop yawning, we can actually start. So, I've just mentioned this on an Instagram live, but I think it's worth sort of discussing and actually dissecting as a video. I've got about 10 minutes. I am genuinely going to try and keep it 10 minutes. So, I have been following this guy on YouTube for a long time, but he tends to starve his audience for quite a long time, and then he'll drop tons of stuff. So, we're talking about Shane Dawson. I think his real name is Shane Yar, something like that. But he blew up because he was one of the first ever YouTubers, as far as I'm aware. And he's always done like peaks and troughs of popularity. The biggest meteoric rise I've experienced him having was, actually there's two. He went on a paranormal investigation of the Queen Mary, which I thought was really cool. But I would love to get Shane on the podcast because it feels like his friend base has shifted quite a lot since I started watching him, in terms of Garrett Watts, Ryland's his husband, Ryland's sister Morgan doesn't seem to be in many videos, but they've all got like YouTube channels. That's what's weird. Andrew Sawicki as well. He was his editor and videographer for a while, and he kind of just like shifts these people, and no one really says anything about it, which is a bit odd, because Shane has always, to me, he's always seemed like someone that's like open and honest, and he'll film things that have never been filmed before, like the whole Jeffree Star series. Talking about how makeup palettes are made and actually how much money you can make out of them, and talking to people like Morphe over like a WebEx and conference calls, and everything was like on the table, everything was open and honest and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I just think it's quite interesting to see it from the other side, really. So yeah, he investigated the Queen Mary. And ever since sort of then, I've always been fascinated with like haunted stuff, paranormal stuff. And one of Shane's kind of things that was obviously quite apparent in the conspiracy palette that he made of Jeffree Star is he loves a good conspiracy theory. So, right, we're 3 minutes in and I still haven't gotten to the fucking point of this. Right, so, his most recent conspiracy is duplicate food products. Case in point, right here. What does this look like, guys? Guess where this is from? Lidl. It looks like hula hoops. Where's this from, guys? What does that look like? It's from Aldi. So, I've always believed that this is true, and to be fair, I don't think Shane is necessarily breaking the internet with this. Dark Thunder and Monster are quite different tasting products. So, essentially, what Shane talks about in this video, his most recent conspiracy theory, is duplicate food products. So if you buy Special K from Asda or wherever you buy it from, you are paying an extra £1.50 to £2 just for the name of that product and the packaging. You could then look to your left in a place like Aldi and you could buy Fantastic K or Special something. Special strawberry, I don't know. To the point where actually it's been exposed and confirmed that the products inside of the box are nearly like within one atom of each other, exactly the same food. So me and John have always discussed this at length because we're not the richest people on the planet. So we tend to buy knockoffs, or dupes as they're now known. We tend to buy cheaper versions of things and kind of review it in our own little subconscious mind. Two things that are massively not worth buying that are cheap: toilet roll and Coke or Pepsi. If you buy cheap Coke or Pepsi, it will taste horrendous. And if you buy cheap toilet roll, I don't need to go there. There's a reason why double quilted is double the price. That's all I'm going to say on that. So, one thing that I have been told by various people now, after this video dropped and I was talking about it to a couple of friends, is you can tell the manufacturing company that makes the product in question from the product code, which is located on the packaging of the product. Apparently, Kellogg's and other brands like Harvest Morn, or what are they called? I'm trying to think what they're called. So, right, let's take this as an example, right? So this is a company called Snacktastic, okay? So where are you from? Product code. Lidl Great Britain, Lidl House, mental. 14 Kingston Road, Surbiton, which sounds like a band called Sabaton. And then there's a postcode. Then it says Lidl Island, GmbH, Main Road, Tala, Dublin 24. I apologise if I've got that wrong. I am not Irish, as you probably figured out. Apparently, a lot of these products are made in exactly the same factory as companies that make hula hoops, to the point where the assembly line is exactly the same food. It's just packaged slightly differently. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of let people know, really. I don't know if this one's got a similar thing on it. Yeah, Aldi's a bit trickier, I find, trying to actually find the source of the product. So, what have we learnt from this? It's all a load of rubbish, really, isn't it? It's all the same. We're so brand loyal that we have to sort of create this sort of tribe and team Aldi, team Lidl, team Asda, team Tesco, team Morrison. It's all the same, pretty much all the same. So yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Have you ever accidentally bought something that's not quite the product that you thought it was, like Maribo, I don't know, and it's tasted either identical or it's tasted drastically different? I'm genuinely interested about this topic because I do think Shane Dawson approaches these videos in quite a unique, intriguing, curious way. I don't believe that he's trying to, like, bury a company or anything like that. But he also, in one of his videos, I'll leave it there, in one of his videos a while back, he did a conspiracy theory video, and he kind of accused companies like Apple of always listening all the time, because how else would SIRI, I don't want all your phones to go off, how would that know if you said, hey, SIRI? How would it know that you've said that if it wasn't already listening to you? And I'm aware from an IT perspective that there are things called wake words. There's also ALEXA, which is obviously, if I say that now, like 70 people's echoes will go off, and I don't want that for you because, you know, enjoy the video and all that. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? It's kind of hidden in plain sight. And let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new. Like if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. I hope you're enjoying the rambling videos because I'm having a lot of fun making them, alright? See you in a bit. Bye.